And coming up this afternoon, Registrar General's Department remove about 220 firms from companies registered in October. We'll tell you why. Government to launch National Critical Information Infrastructure Directive next month, a move that will aid the fight against cyber crimes. Also, Ghana is fourth most attractive labor market in pharmaceutical industry in sub-Saharan Africa, but trains about 5,000 science graduates annually. We'll tell you more right here, right now on the Joy Business Report. My name is Daryl. Kwawu. The Business Report at 1 is brought to you by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. The Registrar General's Department has finalized a move to strike out about 220 institutions from the list of companies registered beginning the 1st of October this year. This move follows failure by the companies to update their profiles and file returns for several years after being reminded by the department. Registrar General Jemima Wari told Joy Business that her outfit has reached out to most of these recalcitrant firms and ready to delete their names. She explains further.
We put out a list of businesses that had not filed annual returns up to date. We took them through the whole process of putting out notices, giving them an opportunity for them to come and update us on their records. It hasn't happened. So we started calling the various businesses individually. And out of that, we have about 222 companies that have voluntarily given us the permission to go ahead to strike their names off the register because they are not doing business, they are not carrying on business. So what we intend to do is from the 1st of October, we'll publish these names in the dailies and in the gazettes, and then after that, we'll strike their names off the register.
Jemima Wari spoke to Joy Business after unveiling a soft copy manual of the Corporate Insolvency and Restructuring Act 2020, which aims at streamlining the liquidation processes for businesses. Now, government will launch the National Critical Information Infrastructure Directive next month, a move that will aid the fight against cyber crimes. According to the Communications and Digitalization Minister, Eslo Uzo, preparations are almost done to ensure resilience against cyber attacks. She was speaking at the opening of the one-week residential training on artificial intelligence with career guidance for girls in ICT tertiary schools edition, organized by Kwawu, Ghana.
We've identified over 150 companies that are critical to the survival of our country, in which if they suffer a cyber attack will cripple our country's socioeconomic development. And so once designated, the Cyber Security Center will work with you, and if they prescribe measures and you do not abide by them, they are empowered to issue administrative penalties to ensure our collective security. So we'll do the designation this week, and then the whole program will be launched during the Cyber Security Month celebrations next month, and then we'll start working with the sectors to bring up their systems to acceptable international level.
So you had the Communications Minister speaking at the opening of the one-week residential training on artificial intelligence with career guidance for girls in ICT, the tertiary schools edition, organized in collaboration with Kwawu, Ghana. A draft of the Critical Information Infrastructure Directive was submitted to Parliament last year. The draft prescribed baseline cybersecurity requirements for all designated owners of critical information infrastructure, including the health and finance sectors. Now, Ghana is the fourth most attractive labor market in sub-Saharan Africa in the pharmaceutical industry. That's according to the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, and Fitch Solutions research arm of ratings agency Fitch. Charles Nixon looks at the labor risk index of the pharmaceutical industry and has more.
This is due to the high urbanization rate and pool of workers available to choose from. According to the report, the increasing urbanization of many parts of the country and the high female labor force participation rate gives businesses in the pharmaceutical industry options to select different groups of workers. Furthermore, labor regulations in Ghana are not stringent by regional standards, whilst labor-related taxes are reasonable. But other labor market factors such as cost is viewed as important to pharmaceutical firms seeking to fill in non-scientific roles such as marketing, sales, accounting, and aspects of production. Meanwhile, the nation is ranked fifth in terms of the number of science students who graduate annually according to the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO. About 5,000 students graduate annually from the various science universities and health colleges. While Senegal produces the largest number of science graduates in sub-Saharan Africa, Botswana offers the best labor market in the region.
Charles Nixon with that report. In other news, Director General of Intelligence at the Ghana Police Service, COP Mameya Tiwa Adudankwa, has admonished accountants to adhere to the Code of Ethics of the profession in order to manage their finances well and fight corruption. She also wants accountants to share their knowledge with others to help shape their businesses and aid national development. According to her, accounting information is a vital tool in ensuring successes in business, an element the nation cannot do away with without. Now, COP Tiwa Adudankwa, who is a chartered accountant, was speaking at a special seminar by the Accra North District Society of the Institute of Chartered Accountants, Ghana.
They have gone through training and they are accountants, but they shouldn't keep the knowledge within the areas where they work, but they should extend their knowledge to market women, to churches, to any other person to make their financial management better. For instance, you can talk to a group of market women about how to prepare simple accounts, how to even identify profit margins on their wealth and what they can do, small savings, how they can expand their businesses. And at the end of the day, we realize that that small business will grow into a big business.
You had Director General of Intelligence at the Ghana Police Service, COP Mametiwa Adudankwa. Now, Alliance Insurance has launched its consumer promo dubbed Alliance Cares to give free first aid kit to customers for purchasing of motor or home and personal accident insurance package. According to Chief Executive of Alliance Insurance, Darlington Muhuwani, this has become necessary after the disruption of life by the COVID-19 pandemic and the need to reward customers. He spoke to JoyBusiness at the launch.
First of all, it's a gift of love, right? So we expect our customers to love us more because we are demonstrating that we love them. The stickiness of the promotion is in the use of the kits. So if our clients find that the kits are for their benefit, we expect them to come back for additional products and additional services.
Darlington Muhuwani is Chief Executive of Alliance Insurance. Now, banks have begun discussions to tap into pension funds for mortgage lending in the country. The move, when completed, is expected to help address the lack of long-term funding for mortgage. The banks maintain it could drastically reduce the average lending rates from the current 20% in the coming months. Managing Director of Republic Bank, Farid Anta, disclosed this to JoyBusiness after the bank rolled out a new mortgage repayment term that allows clients to save up to 40% on interest cost.
Banks have already started seeing how best they can utilize Tier 2, Tier 3 pension funds to access mortgages. There's a lot of discussion of having special vehicles where pension fund managers, who generally have long-term funds, can invest in some sort of bond or housing bond or social bond that will help provide financing at a reasonable return for both parties. So
you had Managing Director of Republic Bank, Farid Anta. Time now for your money tip on Money Lab. Here is Kwawu Ajinsaki, Chief Executive of Republic Securities.
Hi there, welcome to the Money Lab. Today we would look at treasury bills and bonds. We would compare both of them. Now, what are the types? For treasury bills, there is a 91-day, the 182-day bill, and then the 364-day bill. For bonds, there are the municipal bonds, corporate bonds, the Government of Ghana bonds, zero coupon bonds, green bonds, and so many more. How about price fluctuations? Price fluctuations are less with regards to treasury bills since it matures in a very short time. For bonds, price fluctuations are more due to the longer maturity period.
And that's the Joy Business Report this afternoon is brought to you by EcoBank. Payment of custom duties, corporate income tax, withholding tax, value-added tax, pay as you earn, etc., and charges for other government services have been made simpler, faster, more secure, and convenient on EcoBank digital channels. Whether you're a corporate body, SME, or individual, payment of taxes and levies has been made accessible to you on EcoBank Mobile, EcoBank Online, EcoBank Omni Plus, EcoBank Omni Lite. Pay your domestic tax and custom duties whenever, wherever on any of the EcoBank digital channels with ease. You can also make payment at any EcoBank branch or EcoBank Express point near you. For more information, call EcoBank Contact Center toll free on 0800 003 225 or email them on ecobankomnisupport@ecobank.com. EcoBank cares. Remember to observe social distancing, wash your hands frequently, and avoid touching your face. Hashtag stay safe. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. Do stay tuned. Ignition is up next after the afternoon's announcement.